24 spine-chilling places actually exist on Earth. Our planet is a strange and mysterious place. As a species, us humans think we've got it all figured out. But in reality, that is far, far away from the truth. Still, there are many unexplainably spine-chilling places on Earth that are hard to be believed as real, and some of them that have even left the scientists confused. Today we'll talk about 24 spine-chilling places that actually exist on Earth. But before going on with our video, hit that subscribe button to watch more videos like this one. Now let's get going. Number 24. Danakil Depression, Ethiopia. Danakil Depression is perhaps the loneliest place on Earth. Its yellow, orange, and green mounds are made up of salt, sulfur, and iron.
If you can hear this bubbling.
Yet the combination of temperature and toxic minerals makes this place absolutely unlivable. Researchers studying and coming here have not even been able to find one microscopic life in this valley, really. Number 23. Boiling River, Amazon. Deep in the Amazon, there's a water body that has been spoken of in local legend for thousands of years. This hidden river bubbles at a temperature that is over 200 degrees in Fahrenheit, and its crystal clear water is said to actually hold some healing properties. Well, this mystical place may sound like an ancient myth, but it was recently discovered that this boiling river is totally real. And in fact, it is one of the largest geothermal features on Earth. Number 22. Snake Island, Brazil. This is an island that is actually bubbling with life, yet nobody wants to be there. This is the Snake Island in Brazil. Well, the name says it all. It is full of snakes. Like, literally full. In fact, there are so many snakes there, especially the venomous varieties, that Brazil has forbidden access to this island for all visitors and even locals. Number 21. Petrifying Wells, Knaresborough. In the town of Knaresborough in North Yorkshire in England, there is a sinister well that turns everything within arm's length into stone.
Attraction. The earliest record and reference to it was nearly 500 years ago.
The petrifying well resembles a giant skill, and rumor has it that the well was cursed by the devil himself. But besides its shape, the only one thing that is weird about this place is that whatever the water touches actually turns to solid stones. From the branches of trees to birds that accidentally fly too close. Number 20. Fly Geyser, Nevada Desert. Nevada's Fly Geyser is an accidental man-made wonder that has created a whimsically colored and fantastically shaped desert marvel that is a must-see for Nevadians and visitors alike. The Fly Ranch Geyser is located in northern Nevada. About 20 miles north of Gerlach, Nevada, via State Route 34, and is very easily visible from the side of the road, and its plumes of hot water can be seen from miles away. Number 19. Sagano Bamboo Forest, Japan. Sagano Bamboo Forest, a marvelous natural park where you cannot help but hush your voice. And just look and listen too, because the sound of the wind in the bamboo trees is the first ever officially recognized soundscape. All the more surprising to find such a place just half an hour's ride from Kyoto in Japan. Which is by fact one of the busiest cities in the country. Number 18. The Great Blue Hole, coast of Belize. Take a breath of fresh air now. You are definitely going to need it because we are going underwater. The Great Blue Hole of the coast of Belize, apparently named by Captain Obvious. It is without a doubt one of the most beautiful places on the planet Earth. Located off the coast of Belize, this giant sinkhole is a massive tourist attraction, especially very popular among divers. Beware though, it is popular among sharks too. Number 17. Lake Baikal, Russia. So large that it is often mistaken for a sea. Russia's Lake Baikal is the deepest and oldest lake in the world. And the largest freshwater lake by volume, famous for its crystal clear waters and unique wildlife. The lake is under threat by pollution, poaching, and development. Number 16. Dancing Lights, Hasterland Valley, Norway. What if you saw dancing lights in the sky? What would you think they were? Aliens coming to Earth to invade us? Shooting stars that are just too close to our planet? Well, the residents of Hasterland Valley in Norway live with this burning question. Every night in this valley in Norway, bright colored dancing lights appear in the sky. In the last 4 decades, and possibly longer, this phenomenon has continued to puzzle scientists. Number 15. Ross Sea Ice Shelf, Antarctica. This ice shelf is roughly the size of Spain, with the ocean underneath containing as much water as the North Sea. The Ross Ice Shelf is fed primarily by giant glaciers, or ice streams, that transport ice down to it from a high polar ice sheet of East and West Antarctica, and is the world's largest body of floating ice, lying at the head of Ross Sea. Number 14. Cono Cristales, Colombia. Also known as the River of Five Colors, Caño Cristales is the most spectacular natural wonder in the country, and is known as the most beautiful river in the world. Its beautiful 5 colors CME from black rocks, green algae, blue water, and yellow sand, producing an iridescent effect. Number 13. Cape Desolation, Greenland. In 2012, Canadian researchers were sampling the water in that area, and their equipment came back to the surface with coral life attached to it.
Moving a little bit, so as usual, extra precaution when you move around up and down the stairs.
That is how a cold water alive coral reef was discovered. These beautiful pink corals live in strong currents 3,000 feet below the surface, and can even survive for an entire lifetime without sunlight. How otherworldly is that? Number 12. Cuban Underwater City, Cuba. Circular columns, paved floors, symmetrical stone structures. That are what an underwater city looks like. But why does the city exist more than 2,000 feet below sea level? It was estimated that it would have taken 50,000 years for such structures to have sunk into the depth at which they are said to be found, and stated that none of the known cultures living that long ago had the ability to build such structures. Number 11. Underwater Waterfall, Mauritius. This is an unbelievable phenomenon at the southwest corner of the island that appears to be an underwater waterfall. But actually, no matter what it seems like, it's not actually a waterfall. In fact, it's just an optical illusion that occurs due to the seafloor structure from the aerial view that makes this place look like it is from outside of this world. Number 10. North Yungas Road, Bolivia. This is one of the most picturesque and most hazardous roads in the world. Just imagine biking along a cliff tail at a mind-numbing height on a 10-foot wide stretch without any paves. You might understand exactly why this road is on our list. Over 200 folks tumbled to their demise on this devious mountain climb, so you better be careful on that bike of yours, even in imaginations. Number 9. Hussaini Bridge, Pakistan. Hussaini Bridge is officially the most spine-chilling bridges in the world, and certainly the only one of its kind in Pakistan. It's a long traverse over the beautiful Lake Borat, with many planks of the bridge missing and the whole construction ominously in the wind. Number 8. Lake Natron, Tanzania. If you fall into the water, you still have a pretty high chance on survival. But if you fall into the Lake Natron, forget it. The pH levels here are 10.3 to 10.5, which is literally skin melting, because as compared to regular water, it is an alkaline soup. That's why this place is as peaceful, because nothing wants to live here. Number 7. Grand Prismatic Spring, Wyoming. This hot spring has bright bands of orange, yellow, and green ring the deep blue waters in the spring. The multicolored layers get their hues from different species of thermophile, heat-loving bacteria, living in the progressively cooler water around the spring. And the deep blue center, that's because water scatters the blue wavelengths of light more than others, reflecting blues back to our eyes. Number 6. Lake Retba, Senegal. An aesthetic pink lake. Ah, what a world. Its distinct pink color is caused by Dunaliella salina bacteria, which is attracted by the lake's salt content. The bacteria produces a red pigment in order to absorb the sunlight, thus giving the lake its unique color. Number 5. Red Beach, Punjin. Punjin Red Beach in China, which is actually red and not covered in sand at all. The Red Beach is located in the biggest wetland and reed marsh in the world. Even though most of the Red Beach is closed to the public, there is still a small section that works as a tourist attraction. Number 4. The Crooked Forest, Poland. Ever since it was first discovered, this forest has confused everyone. The trees here, they are smooth, not gnarled like other trees that are curved, because they have suffered a genetic mutation. But beware, it is still regarded dangerous for humans due to the presence of a variety of deadly animal species and wild creatures. Number 3. Stone Forest, Madagascar. Did you know Madagascar is home to the world's largest stone forest, an almost impenetrable limestone labyrinth of spiky gray rocks known as singi, formed over millennia of erosion by wind and water? Travelers are always amazed by the unique formations and the animals that call the unlikely environment their home. Number 2. Mount Argat, Armenia. Gravity works in mysterious ways on this Armenian mountain, and its seemingly supernatural powers have started to attract tourists, the global press, and most of all, YouTubers and influencers, trying to find the next shocking video. In this logic-defying location, uphill becomes downhill, and anything can happen. The laws of physics don't work here. Cars can roll upwards by themselves, and bizarrely, they can even accelerate. And even the water here flows upwards instead of downwards. Number 1. The Bermuda Triangle. This place attracted tons of attention in 1945, when 5 US Navy planes disappeared in the Bermuda Triangle during training. A rescue plane was sent later on to look for the missing 14 people in the training planes. And guess what? They disappeared too. This place has a lot of theories related to it, but many scientists just consider it a mystery. What do you think of these spine-chilling places? Let us know in the comments below. Forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more interesting content. Also, hit the bell icon button so that you'll get a notification whenever we post a new video.